Are you watching everybody around you learn Claude and just have like this amazement and you're sitting there being like, meh, I don't really get it? Well, if so, this video is for you. And hello, my name is Jam. I teach non-technical small business owners, coaches, consultants, and sales and marketing people how to use AI to save more time and actually be more human. Okay, so let's get into why this Claude thing is so cool. Number one, Claude is not ChatGPT. And here's why. I get asked this question every day. Like, why not use ChatGPT? Is Claude the same thing? The answer is no. So ChatGPT is great and it has things that it's good at. But at the end of the day, it's more of a chatbot. And so you go to chatgpt.com and you chat on the website. Well, you can see here in Claude, I'm actually on my desktop. So this is a desktop app. And that's number one. If you're using Claude, download the desktop. You can give it access to your computer, certain files on your computer. You can give it access to your browser. And when it has access, it can actually do work for you. So let me show you what I mean by that. When I go in here and I select this plus button, I can add files and photos just like in ChatGPT. I can add to a project, which is kind of like a custom GPT if you know what those are. And I can also customize with connector skills and plugins. And then if I click on this magical button called coworker, the difference here is that I have that same button, but then I also have this. This is where I can give it access to places on my computer. So I can even send it to a specific project folder within Claude, or I can send it to an actual file on my computer. And that's where things get really exciting, because not only can we extend the memory of Claude by having markdown files on our computer, but we can also have it do work for us. So let's do an example. Let's say you're in sales and you write a lot of proposals. Well, you could create a file on your computer all about proposals. And so it would have examples of proposals that you won. It could have an instruction file about how you write proposals, what sections they need to have, what photos, images, links that it may need to have. And then you can go here and you could point Claude Coworker to that specific folder. And then you would simply upload a transcript from a call and say, hey, make a proposal for this client based on our call. So that's the difference between ChatGPT and Claude. Claude is learning, it's going to work for you, it's connecting to your desktop, and it's becoming a true coworker rather than a chatbot. The next part that makes Claude a little bit different is connectors and plugins. So if you go over to customize, you can see you can actually click here and connect multiple apps that you may have in your business. You can go and just type certain things, like if you're a Gmail user, it can actually connect right into your email, draft replies, read your inbox, really act as your executive assistant to understand and help draft replies for you in your inbox. It also can connect to your calendar, Calendly, whatever you may use. And the really cool part is that they've developed plugins as well. So plugins are basically groups of connectors plus skills. And so they created this one that I think is really cool called Small Business. So they chose 11 different services that they think most small business owners use. And then they put them right here for us to connect through, which is called MCP. They also developed 31 skills. So these are repeatable processes that they think every small business owner does every month. 31 things. So things like business development with a call list and email reach out. It could be a monthly end and prep, kind of an executive assistant type thing. Job post builders, press checks for your competition, tax prep. How important is that for most of us? So these are really cool. And all you have to do is just hit install and it'll be right there in your chat. To use any of these things, you just go back to a new chat and you could hit / and your skills will pop up, or you can hit plus and select your plugin and then basically select whatever you want to work on from there. These are just a few reasons why Claude is way different from ChatGPT and how it really becomes your assistant. I just finished training 400 plus small business owners in Club Jam on our Zero to Claude 30-day training. It's 5 to 10 minutes a day, simple little things that you need to learn. Everything from understanding the settings and privacy, all the way at the end, we're building real AI agents that are doing work for us. All right, well, I hope you learned something from this. Please follow me, like my channel, do all the things, and I hope to see you in Club Jam.